Q&A time. So let's start. I'll go with this. Oh god, this one doesn't update as much. Yeah, it does. Okay. Hello, welcome to the first Q&A in a while. Let's go. Let's go. Ellen says, so I'm off to bed, but if you see this, my question is, what's the best moment / thing that happened during Gabby's tour and No Wonders tour? There was a really cool moment in Strasbourg where I played the show, thought it went really well, and then was at the merch stand afterwards, and a young couple came up, well, young, mid-20s, came up and said that Into the Wild was their wedding song, and that, you know, they really enjoyed it, and that was a real moment for me. That was a really, really cool moment for me. Really cool. That Darling Ed says, when does the next tour start? It starts on May the 2nd and it goes May the 2nd in Glasgow, May the 3rd in Manchester, May the 4th in London. I know it's a small tour, but I wanted it to be small because I'm playing loads of new songs, and it's kind of like a warm-up tour to a bigger tour later in the year. Let's just say that. Tara says, when come out with a track list for an album, do you think about the order's significance or is it just random? It's very unrandom. It's the opposite of random. For me, albums for me are like big stories, and I think it's very important to be sent on a journey when you're listening to an album, whether that is, you know, you start off slow and then you're gradually made more excited or happier, and then there are a few drop-off points and then it goes kind of back down and ends slow, or it's whether it starts really upbeat and happy and then dives down and comes back up, or whether it's a constant slope down or a constant slope up. It's very important to me, and so with this next album particularly, I've thought about it a lot. I've also thought about different formats. So with this album, track 5 is very much an outro, a kind of mid-outro, because that's going to be side A of the vinyl. So track 5 is a song, and then it has this long taily outro, and then track 6 is an intro to side B of the vinyl, because that's how it will be. And so it's kind of like a day cycle and then a night cycle of the album. So yeah, it's very significant, Tara. What's it like being an uncle? Hannah asks. It's amazing. I love him, he's perfect. And I can't wait to see him. I'm sad when he leaves. I'm very, very smitten, very content. I love him very much. What's your favourite episode of The Office? Says Kaylee. I have no idea. They're all so good. So good. What's your favourite pizza topping? The cheese is quite important to me. I love the cheese. If it's not that, I love a mushroom on a pizza, and also pepperoni is incredible. Favourite type of pasta? Says Els. I really enjoyed tagliatelle when I was younger. Linguini's a great shout, and penne. You know, it's a great kind of standard, I think. Ben White says, oh no, that's like Lady says, which Hogwarts house are you in? Let's do a quiz. Which Hogwarts house am I in? Which Hogwarts house do you belong in? Oh, it's posted on my birthday as well. It's made for me. Pick a candy. Oh, chocolate frogs. Pick a pet. Lizard dog. Pick a class. Charms. If your friend cheated on a test, would you offer to help them study for the next one? Offer to let them cheat off your test next time? Tell on them that's not fair. Probably ignore it. Or I'd offer to help. Pick a colour. Pink, purple, white or orange. White's not really a colour, and I'm afraid that if I say white, I'll be called racist. My sister Hayley's favourite colour is orange, so let's hit that. If you could only do one thing for the rest of your life, you would explore the world, start your own company, stay in school forever. You can never learn too much, right? Start a family ASAP. What? If you could only do one thing for the rest of your life, start a family ASAP. What? So the one thing you do for the rest of your life is start a family? That's not a very good one. It would be explore the world. Pick a redhead. Ginny. If you were going on vacation, you would go to London, the wilderness, home to my family, or the beach. I do like the wilderness. Your Patronus would be a panther, fox, hedgehog, or cat. Oh, it's a panther, Carolina Panthers. A chaser on your Quidditch team drops a quaffle and there is no way they will be able to recover it. You get frustrated and yell at them. Let it go. You win some, you lose some. Be passive aggressive about it after the game. Try to fight the referee on it. Let it go, man. On a Saturday night, you could be found at the movies or a concert, staying in with friends, bar hopping, or sleeping. Sleeping or staying in with friends, really. Let's do sleeping. Your mum sends you a howler for something you didn't do wrong. You feel bad that you upset her, are embarrassed that everyone heard, but you don't really care that she's mad. Write her back to let her know she's wrong. Say she's crazy and you're obviously right. Feel bad that I upset her. You got Hufflepuff. Isn't that the really shit one? People flock to you because you're a great friend. You value loyalty and always think of others first. People are lucky to have you in their lives and they know it. Oh wow, cool. I'm happy with that. Hufflepuff. Always thought it was the shit one. Okay, so Lady, it's Hufflepuff. George says, when are you going to start playing golf again? I already thought about it today. It's going to be next week. I can't wait. If the weather stays like this, God, I can't wait. Next week, George, and then we're playing. Remember, we're playing a game. Maria says, did you miss eating eggs on Gabrielle's tour when you were vegan? Do you know what? I really thought I would, and I guess I did a little bit, but I ate well on that tour, you know, and I think that it didn't bother me that much because I was eating so good. In Nottingham, there was this place called the Alley Cafe, which is like vegan and vegetarian, and they did some great tofu scrambled egg, and yeah, it didn't taste the same, but it definitely filled the void, you know, it definitely filled the void. Opinions on whales, and that's whales as in the animals, the mammals. Whales are mammals, right? Whales are mammals. Yeah, mammals. They're cool. Oh my god, 157. Marnie asks, have you ever been booed? No, I haven't ever been booed, but there was one time where I was supporting somebody in Manchester, and I used to start with a song called Once Before, which is on my second EP, another 4 sad songs, and at the end of that song I'd go a cappella. I'd stop playing guitar and I'd step away from the mic and I'd sing it. And there was one guy in the front row who was laughing at me doing that, which wasn't very good. It set me up for the rest of the gig, and I hated it. So I've never been booed, but I think that's probably worse than being booed. Bradley says, favourite non-alcoholic beverage? Grape soda, or you know, like Tesco's. The Co-op, you always used to do it, have those like tropical juice milk cartons. It's basically just orange sugar drink. I loved that. I loved that a lot. Livy says, I thought you had football, Livy, or soccer, sorry. Livy says, favourite video game at the moment? League of Legends. It's all I play at the moment, really. A bit sad. Liv says, why isn't there a Birmingham date? There will be soon. This is just, it's hard to explain, but it's a warm-up tour, you know. So we'll come to you soon, I promise. I promise. When will you properly listen to 21 Pilots? I don't know, soon enough. I heard one cover he did, God only knows what I... That was them, right? Oh, okay. Maybe they didn't. Tweet me like a 21 Pilots song that I should listen to, and I'll listen to it. I don't know why I haven't, I just haven't. Do you like Star Wars? Yeah, who doesn't like Star Wars? It's great. One more. What was your favourite movie as a kid? Home Alone and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Also Drop Dead Fred, but Home Alone. I think that's it. 10 minutes, 40 seconds. I probably won't edit this. I'll just upload it as one because I'm knackered and I need to go to bed. Okay, thank you. See you next time. Okay, now, bye.